The G-Shock, the rough and tough sports and utility watch. Casio will be releasing a Bruce Lee model, and it's going to be very, very expensive. So I have found an option. I am Mr. Jacobson, and this is the Casio G-Shock GA-2000-1A9ER, poor man's Bruce Lee model. So, here we have the box, and we will now open it. It's the usual standard Casio G-Shock outer cardboard box, and here you can see the instruction manuals and the warranty. Not that interesting, but it's there. And then we reveal the tin box, which is lovely with a nice G-Shock logo on it. Open it up, and here we go. The G-Shock, the poor man's Bruce Lee. Up close you can see that it has a very sporty look, black and yellow, with yellow transparent hands, and a very complicated looking dial with several functions that we're going to go into later on. You have 4 buttons and then the light button in the middle. Here's the back, which is predominantly yellow. The notches on the strap look a bit exaggerated. The rubber is yellow and smooth at the back and works very well when it comes to sporting activities. And on the front you have this gorgeous black carbon fiber pattern, which looks and feels great. And it allows for very, very easy cleaning. All in all, the design is very bold. As you can see, the yellow accents are very distinguished, and the hands have a lovely skeleton design. It just adds to the whole feeling. This is a watch that really stands out, and will work well with probably any outfit, apart from maybe a shirt. Even just by looking at a few pictures, you can tell that the watch is well built, and it is super solid. I mean, it's a Casio. It'll survive the end of the world. But the bezel, however, could be prone to a bit of scratching. Just so you know, keep it away from zombies. The watch has several functions, and you set it by holding in the adjust button. When you do, the hands will move away from the 2 displays. Then by using mode, you can cycle through all of the functions that you can change. Right now we're on the seconds that you can reset with the start or reset button. You can change the time, the year, the month, or the day, if you want sound, and how long you want the light to work. You can also set the hometown, and then you can just go back to the regular usage of the watch. It's not that complicated, but it's not very intuitive. You also have a stopwatch, world timer, and the watch is water resistant to 20 bars, which means that you can scramble your brains all the way down to 200 meters. But seriously, I dare you to do that. The watch has a bulky diameter of 48.7 millimeters and has a thickness of 14.1 millimeters. So this is a bulky watch. But then again, this is a sports watch, and so it doesn't really matter. This isn't something that you should use when you're going to dress up and go to cocktail parties and make friends. You're going to have to make friends in the gym. And now let's take a look at what it looks like on a wrist. I'm breaking my own rule here and wearing a shirt, because I like wearing a shirt when I put on watches. My wrist is 7.48 inches or 19 centimeters or 0.000944 furlongs. It sits quite nicely, but it doesn't pass the cuff test, and then again, it shouldn't really, because this isn't a dress watch. You shouldn't use it when you go to cocktail parties, and you should definitely not use it to go to New Year's Eve parties with doctors who wear Rolexes, because then you'll just look like a complete idiot. And I am of course not speaking of my own experience. On another note, I just wanted to show you that this thing can get a bit dirty, and the glass will pick up a lot of grit and dirt and fingerprints. But then again, this is a sports watch and it's quite easy to clean off, so no biggie. On the whole, I seriously think that this will be a future classic. Casio are releasing a Bruce Lee model quite soon, and that will retail for about $4,000. That's a lot of money for a Casio. This one you can pick up for about $140, and if you get it on a deal, even less than that. I actually paid full price for this, and I don't regret it for a second. This is a very solid, sturdy sports watch, and probably one of the only sports watches you will ever need. And it's very, very cool. So thank you so much for watching. I'm Mr. Jacobson. I hope you all have a lovely day, and I'll see you all in the next one.